In this guitar lesson, I'm going to teach you to play Dirty Old Town. Now this was written by the British folk singer Ewan McColl, but I'm going to base this lesson on the version by the Pogues. Now the Pogues version has actually got two key changes in it. I'm going to start by showing you the chords to the sung verses, which are in the key of G. Then I'll show you the chords to the instrumental verses later. So let's start with the chords to those sung verses. To play the sung verses, you're going to need to know four easy chords. They are G major, C major, which we're going to play as C over G, D major, and finally E minor. And the verse starts with a chord of G major. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed of, then we go to C over G. Dream by the old and then we go back to G major again. Canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old, then to D major. Town. Dirty old, and then to E minor. Town. Now, all of the sung verses are the same chord sequence. Now, in order for you to really memorize these chords, I'm going to play through the whole of that first verse for you. I'm going to sing I met my, and then on the word love, I'll come in with the first chord. You can play along with me, or you can just listen and get that chord sequence really clear in your head. It's up to you. Here we go. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Then we're into the second verse. Clouds are, and then drifting across the moon, and so on. Okay, next I'm going to talk about a strumming pattern for this song, and I'll also show you what I was doing there because I was actually using my thumb and index finger rather than the pick. So I'll show you a strumming pattern and how to play that song with your thumb and index finger. I'll do that next. Okay, let's start with a pick and let's establish a basic strumming pattern. Let me demo it for you first. Here it is. Now, that's just down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And you're trying to get that kind of somewhat lilting feel. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Now, the other thing you want to try and do is on the first down, see if you can hit the bass strings. So this is the chord of G that I'm demonstrating with here, and the bass string there is the sixth string. So on that first down, aim mainly for that sixth string. You might hit a bit of the fifth string as well. So first down on the sixth string, and then on the down up, aim for the treble strings, the highest strings in terms of tone strings, 3, 2, 1. So you've got down, down, up, and then the same again. Down on the bass string, down up on the treble strings. I met my love. So try and get that feel. Now, once you've got that feel, it's a relatively simple matter. So put your pick down and instead play more or less the same pattern using your thumb and your index finger, or your pointer in other words. And I'll show you how to do that next. Okay then, let me show you how to play this song using your thumb and your index finger, or pointer in other words. Now my left hand's in the chord of G here, so let's now focus on the right hand. I won't move my left hand. Now let me start with a slow demo of what I'm going to be doing. Here's the demo. Now the rhythm really is the same as the strumming pattern. Remember that was down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. This is the same rhythm. Now, what's happening is that my thumb is playing the 6th string. So that's the bass, the root of the G chord, followed by the 4th string. And it's just alternating between those two strings. 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. Now, between each time that the thumb plays, the index finger is going to do a little flicky down up, like that, on the treble strings, mainly on strings 3, 2 and 1. It might hit a bit of 4. So we're going to play a bass note with thumb, 6th string first, and then a flicky down up with the index finger, another bass note with the thumb, and a flicky down up with the index finger. So thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, that's basically what we're doing. Now when we change chords, so let's go to the C over G now, all we're doing differently is we're playing different bass strings. So this time the thumb's alternating between the 5th string, it's going to start on the 5th string, and the 6th string. It's the 5th, 6th, 5th, 6th. And again, the index finger's going to do the same down up between those thumb notes. So we go to the D, again exactly the same really, with just different bass notes. So the bass notes here are the 4th string and the 5th string. And when we go to the E minor, our bass notes will be the 6th string and the 5th string. Alright, so that's how you do it. I'm going to show you the chords of the instrumental verses of Dirty Old Town in just a moment. But before I do that, I want to say thank you for watching the video. I hope you've been enjoying it. If you have been enjoying it, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, because then you'll be notified about all of the future videos that I release. And also, join as a member. It's really cheap to do that. It supports the channel. Also, you do get early access to all of my guitar lessons, so please do join. Okay, let's look at the chords to the instrumental verses next. The Pogues version of Dirty Old Town starts with an instrumental section in the key of D, and the first instrument you're going to hear is the harmonica. The first chord that will be played on the guitar is the chord of D major. We go to G major, back to D major, and then E minor, then B minor. Okay, let me play through those chords for you once again. And you can play along if you want to, or you can just listen, it's up to you. Alright, next we're going to look at the other instrumental sections in the song, and they're in the key of C major. As you know, the Pogues version of Dirty Old Town starts with a harmonica instrumental in the key of D, then there are a couple of sung verses in the key of G, and then there's another instrumental, not harmonica this time, which is in the key of C before we go back to some more sung verses which revert to the key of G. Anyway, let's look at the chords for that middle instrumental verse which is in the key of C. Now, the chords we're going to use there are C major, and we'll play it as C over G, F major, G major, and A minor. So let me play you through that verse. Dum 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 dum, C major, da da dum dum dum. Stay on C major, go to F next, dum dum dum. So F major here, da da dum dum. Back to C major, dum 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 dum, da da dum dum. We're going to go to G major next, da da dum dum. Then to A minor, da da dum. And then we're back to some more sung verses in the key of G. One thing that I haven't mentioned yet is that right at the end of the song, there's a little variation in one of the chords, so let me tell you about that now. So the song ends with a repeat of the first verse, the one that starts I Met My Love by the Factory Wall. And that final verse is quite a quiet verse, it's just got a voice in it and a harmonica and a guitar, I think. And it ends with a double refrain, so Dirty Old Town twice. Now, on the first of those two refrains that end the song, where you'd normally go to a D major, Dirty Old Town, before going to the E minor, Dirty Old Town, on the first of those two refrains at the end of the song, instead of going to the D major, you're going to go to an A minor, Dirty Old Town, and then to the E minor, Dirty Old Town. Now on the repeat of that refrain, you do go to the D major, Dirty Old Town, Dirty Old, and then you end on the E minor, Town, with a backwards rake across the strings there, or upwards rake is probably a better way to put it.